Randolph. What is it now, Mortimer? I'm still not talking to you. Randolph. Yeah. We're back.
Go Sportsters! Your boy G. It's your boy Shiz. We're coming back with the NBA version of this update. Sixers fans, LA Lakers fan. We'll talk about them. We'll talk about what's going on. Hey, we'll jump right into it. Congratulations to Bam Adebayo for scoring 83 points against the lowly Wizards. Breaks Kobe Bryant's 81-point record, second to only Wilt Chamberlain. You couldn't tell me. You could have gave me 50 NBA players. Bam was not going to be one of the 50. But for what it is, I know Heat fans probably are like, because, broke LeBron's and it's LeBron. And with disrespect to Bam, but, he ain't going to finish in the top 20 NBA players all the time. But he did what he did. He scored 83. We talked about it. I thought it was forced. I thought it was very unnatural. He even said, once I seen it, I just started hunting it. Any feelings? Any thoughts about Bam breaking your boy Kobe's record? I know you're not the biggest fan about that.
I mean, 83 points is 83 points.
Respect.
So that's all I'm going to give it as far as that's concerned. It wasn't like one of those outer body, like in the zone type performances though. Like when you think about the way Kobe did it, he wasn't being double teamed, right? Triple teamed,
right?
His team was down 15. He had to come back in the game and. He was getting it in the flow of the game. He wasn't awarded 43 free throws. He did shoot, I believe, over 40 shots the whole game. No, I'm sorry, 40 shots, field goal attempts, and he had about 20 free throws.
Yeah, their numbers were very similar when it came to it. There was a little bit of discrepancy in the 3-point. And a lot in
they both hit 7 threes.
They both hit 7
threes. Bam shot 43 free throws, made 36 of them. Kobe made 18 out of 20 free throws, I believe. Yes. Like
stat man here, man. This is Laker fan here, baby. True Laker fan.
I mean, like and like I said, like it wasn't what he did wasn't really forced. Like they allowed him to go in the game and see how many he could get. And once he got like 80, like Kobe could have stayed in. I think it was still a few minutes left in the game. He probably could have hit 90. But they let him go for it. They let him go for 80. I didn't like the way the game like when I heard about the Bam situation. I was watching the Spurs versus Celtics game.
Yeah, I was watching
that game. Mike Tirico says, Bam Adebayo got like 62 points towards the end of the third quarter. Like, whoa, that's crazy.
I was watching the Sixers game campaign.
Right, right, because Kobe had 62 of the Mavericks game and called it in the night. You know what I'm saying? And then play the fourth quarter. Say he'll get another career high somewhere later down the road. So I'm sitting there like, as soon as I heard he had 62, I'm like, all right, I gotta try to
change it. I mean, this is records.
I gotta try to find this Miami game real quick.
Shout out.
Yeah, the association, I think it's called.
Yeah, it is called the association.
And I was watching that, but they was like telling us what was going on. But by the time I had turned to it, Bam had 77 points. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh yeah, 77 points with
about to break that thing
with 2 minutes left. Like, and they keeping him in. Like, all right, what's the possibility that he could break it? This is not me watching any other footage though. Right. Like this is just like I didn't see all his attempts, all the way he was doing it. Like so it's like so I'm just thinking like he had like this out of body like game, right? Like so so the guy they calling out every field goal, free throw. Teammates is missing free throws on purpose. Like I never saw nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And when he broke it, I was like, "Oh, congrats to him." That's my initial thing was, "Congrats to him," without seeing none of the footage, right? You get to see the footage and you get to hear how things transpired. that's when I was just like, it's hard for me to respect it.
Yeah.
Kudos to you for scoring 83 points in the NBA game, but you're playing against the Washington Wizards, third string type
G
dudes
League
out
team.
there, G League team out there, man. Like they foul in every possession. They said the refs had to get looked into because there's no way in the world you can you shoot in 40. Some teams don't even shoot 43 free throws a game combined.
In 2 games, it takes like that. I'm like
combined. You know what I'm saying? So, free throws, and then his teammates missing shots on purpose. They fouling the other team so they could get him the ball. Like it was just like it just did a disservice.
It was plotted. It was
a disservice to the game. Like then he was like 1 point he was triple teamed, and they still trying to find ways to get it. I don't know. It's just I didn't see that when I watched Kobe's 81-point game, and I know, and this is not even a bias. Like I just didn't see that. I was at Embiid's 70-point game. Embiid could have went for 81 in that game.
He took off.
He was so efficient in that game. Like there was a double teaming Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Like in that game, like he could have, but they was double teaming, triple teaming Bam. They still was forcing the issue. I don't know. I just said, looking back at it now, it's like I just didn't like the way it went down.
All right.
But history is history. You can't change it. Ain't nothing you can really do about it. But I respect Kobe's 81 by the way that he went about doing it over Bam's. But you know, shout out to Bam for 83 points in the NBA game against some scrubs.
Hey, listen, the Raptors weren't a very formidable team if I remember that year that Kobe scored it. But like you said, it's how he went about doing it. You could see it. Bam, they was forcing. They was triple teaming. Every time they get the ball, forcing. And Bam was just running into a crowd like it was football. And the refs were just giving it to him. It's like the refs wanted to see a record.
Mm-hmm.
And after a while, you can start to see everybody pushing for Bam, like between the teammates. And you could just see like they're going to break this record. And it's like taking that person and putting them on a pedestal above your head and say, like, we'll help you. Where Kobe pretty much was like, listen, if I want to get this 81, which he did, I'm going to do it my Kobe style.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to stop me. I'm going to continue to do my game. I'm not going to force nothing unforcefully. He forced, no, get me wrong. Kobe forced a few shots that game. But
he did every game.
But, you know, but when you like, it wasn't the way Bam Amadou was.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I respect the records. He did. He 7 for 22 for 3-pointers.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the free throw line 43. Oh,
mm-hmm.
God, yo. It's just.
He put up 80-something shots in the game.
Yeah.
Field goals and free throws combined, he put up 80-something shots.
There's teams that don't put up 80-something shots a game. He did it single-handedly. You know.
The one thing real quick, not to cut you off, about the Toronto team, they had their starter. They had their team for that. And they had Chris Bosh, Art Boriani, Jalen Rose, Mo Peterson. They had their squad.
Yeah,
like
I don't think they were very good.
They wasn't a good team for the Eastern Conference during that year.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, but they had their squad.
It wasn't the Washington Wizards squad that they put.
Yeah, Mo Pete.
Yeah. It wasn't the Washington.
Mo Pete naming wow.
Charlie Villanueva.
No eyebrows.
Yeah, no bro. Ball. No, let me stop. But they had a way better team. They was up 15. They was up 15 at halftime. You know what I mean? Like so it wasn't this squad that the Washington Wizards put out there. Like, you know, but like I said, like I don't know, man.
Man, listen, it don't matter. Basketball. Yo. Hey, yo, congratulations to Bam. I know we have our discrepancy.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
No, congrats though, Bam. But I mean, like, I just being a Kobe guy and coming from the era that
a record's a record, bro.
You know, it is.
It is. Like, listen, we look at the true artists of the game. Looking at it, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Second behind Wilt Chamberlain, 100 points. You know, I would have never guessed it was Bam.
Never.
You know, with that national news being over with, we're going to draw attention to the 76ers. My 76ers are Philadelphia Sixers, we already know this team is just falling out of the 6th seed. They're going to end up playing in the play-in round.
They're 8th right now.
Oh, bro, this is sad, bro. Daryl Morey has ruined this team for years. I mean, between Joel contract, Paul George's, just traded Kane. You know, even going back, he didn't even handle the Ben Simmons situation right. I mean, I thought that drawn on a little too long. It just happened to be that James Harden came along and ironically was disgruntled in Jersey and it kind of worked out. Listen, just as a fan, I'm disgruntled. I'm mad because even if this team gets healthy, we know this is no better than a win to play in, because I think they're better than most of the playoff teams, playing teams, especially if they get Embiid and George back. Just naturally makes them the better team. But after that, it's a loss to Detroit or the Knicks in the first round, and here we are, you know, another year in, another year in the process, another year past Embiid's prime, and stuck with a Paul George contract, and trade away part of your future, and Maxey, it's only a matter of time before he start getting his AJ Brown on. What do you switch your opinion from looking from the outside in with the Sixers?
The injuries always killed it. Yeah, it's a lot to unfold with the Sixers. Ownership, management, is trash. And then you have the players always getting hurt at the wrong time.
Hey, bro, it kills us, bro.
Like the injury bugs is killing them. Paul George, he haven't done nothing. Then the whole suspension. So everything just happened at the wrong time,
bro,
for this team. And then they don't want to be playing. Like you said, they're good enough to be healthy. Healthy, they could beat anybody in the league. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
A healthy team, they could compete with anybody. But even with the team that they have now, they should win a play-in, right? Should win a play-in spot.
Yeah, they should.
But the top 4 teams in the East, they have no chance. I don't think they have a chance to win it. I don't think they could beat Detroit.
Nope.
Boston.
Nope.
Cleveland.
Nope.
Or New York.
Nope.
You know what I mean? But everybody, the other teams, they have a fighting chance.
And they'll struggle. And I can see them struggle against the Miami team that's
Miami,
creeped up.
Orlando.
They'll struggle.
Atlanta, teams like Atlanta, they struggle with.
Atlanta don't even got Trey. They don't even got Trey Young no more.
No.
Yeah, listen, this team. Now, this is also looking at this team minus Maxey, minus Embiid, minus George.
Right.
And you've seen before George's suspension really went downhill. You've seen what this team looked like.
They was looking good. 9
3-pointers that George hit prior to his suspension. It looked like he was taking PEDs. The Rojas.
Yeah.
You're gonna take PEDs. Look like you're gonna get caught, Negro. Look like you take PEDs.
Right.
George, okay, he was balling. He was looking like a little bit of the old PG.
My man Duncan
and hitting threes. Yeah. All right, and he get caught PEDs. Dang, nigga, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what? That explains why you was balling.
That
don't explain Johan Rojas situation, dog. Get sent to AAA. You can't make it back up. You can't hit nothing past the infield. I know. I'm sorry. I never was a Rojas fan. But this team, when healthy, as we discussed, man, listen, if George doesn't have to be the PG-13 of the 2016-17, but, man, you can see what he do. Creates his own shot. Embiid is probably one of the most efficient NBA players right now. This dude, minutes per points per production, is off the chart. He'll play 34 minutes, get you 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists in just 32 minutes. So you see how important these players are to this team. But
think about the top teams. They split the season with Boston. They split the season with New York.
They lost both to Detroit so far.
Lost both to Detroit and Cleveland. And
that was minus Joel Embiid and Paul George.
Exactly.
This sounds crazy, and this is probably the only silver lining I see with this. The Sixers find a way to beat the play-in and get the 8th seed. I can see them taking Detroit to 5 games in the first round.
I can see it. I can see it. I'm not sold on Detroit. Me personally, I'm not sold on Detroit.
Last year, they was the first team to ever go triple their win production after having the worst record in the league to having what they did last year. And they ended up winning. They won 2 playoff games last year or something like that.
I'm not sold on Detroit.
Yeah, I'm not sold on them. They're up and coming. I think they're a team next year to be dealt with. But this year, I still think it's the calling of the Celtics and the calling of the Knicks.
I mean, the Celtics is the team to beat, in my opinion. Yeah. I think the experience is everything.
It is experience everything, man. They won a championship. They got the MVP caliber championship player, and they don't. None of us is. I'm not saying that Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
He might be next to Kevin Durant as far as one of the most unstoppable jump shots.
Yeah.
It don't matter how you guard this dude, where you guard this dude, what type of hands you put in his face. He's going to make it. I watched him drain 3-pointers from 28, 30 feet away, all wet. It don't matter. Stop up, pull up. It doesn't matter. Jason Tatum is balling. It's the Celtics.
It's really unfair. Like the Celtics, well, they got good coaching.
Oh,
they got good ownership.
That coach,
leadership.
I love that coach.
You know what I'm saying? And the coaching is everything. This team,
the white boys ball.
This team was supposed to. Well, that's Boston. But this team was supposed to have an off year with Jason Tatum out.
Nope.
You mean to tell me they're
number two,
and then
two without Tatum,
and then they get Tatum back,
bro? As a Sixers fan,
right atop of the playoff, bro.
This is disgusting. As a Sixer fan, you should be disgusted. I'm disgusted as a Sixer fan. I'm gonna put the mic up. I'm disgusted. I'm for 40 years. I've been watching Boston dominate us. We ain't never won a playoff game. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Daryl Morey, disgusting. Josh Harris, even though he don't care about the team, he worry about the Commanders and the Devils. Disgusting.
You filthy animal.
You filthy animal. Nick Nurse, coach better. I'm disgusted.
All Nick Nurse do is cry. Oh, this is all Nick Nurse do.
Hold on, he got the Jokić. You know Jokić like this.
Yeah,
Jokić. No, seriously, as a Sixer fan, I've watched Boston. The whole practice, Allen Iverson practice is off the Boston loss series after the championship.
I remember.
What am I? I'm supposed to come into practice and make my team better? Like, we haven't beat Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Boston. I hate the Patriots.
I hate Boston.
I hate them. It felt so good to beat the Bruins down 3-0. That was my last joy of a Boston win. Actually, the Super Bowl.
Patriots.
I take that back.
I'll never forget it.
But that Boston series with the Flyers beating them, oh my God. It's just disgusting. Watching Boston for years, and you just watch them. We could have had Jason Tatum.
I know. Who did we pick?
Bro.
Was that the Markelle Fultz?
That was Markelle Fultz, bro.
Yeah.
Markelle Fultz, Washington. Listen, I know I got a little emotional because it's sad because we had the process for 10 years and nothing's been processed. Still pending. With that being said, back to normal, I guess so. The Celtics are the best team, or Boston and Detroit. So, amidst of all this NBA frenziness, we had another record set by a player who was a MVP in the finals last year. SGA, congratulations. SGA breaks another Wilt Chamberlain record, broken 127 straight games of 20 points or more. I have a lot more respect for that record than the Bam Adebayo record because of who did it, what he did, and what it takes to do that in an era where players mentally take a day off or two.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to SGA.
Yeah.
And real quick, your thoughts on the Thunder, man? Like, being a West team, you being a Lakers fan, what's your pure thought about the Thunder?
It's bro, they're young. It's a young man's game. It's a young man's game, man.
Yeah.
And they young. And now the thing with them lately is this season is health. Like just being healthy. It's hard to repeat as a champion. We haven't had one since the Warriors.
SGA was hurt a little bit this year.
SGA,
Williams was hurt this year.
So all these guys been kind of hurt. So Salt is, they say the best ability is availability. So, like I think they can. I don't know. The West is so tough.
Yeah, West is tough.
And let me tell you something. As a 7'3" guy down in San Antonio, that the Thunder can't figure out, and
Wemby.
Yeah, when it comes down to that, they can avoid that. It's almost like when you think about the Lakers, that Denver's like their kryptonite. They could not face Denver in the playoffs. I like Lakers fans.
Yeah,
but I feel like the San Antonio Spurs is going to be like that for the Spurs, though. Like
every team has their kryptonite.
I like as much as I want the Lakers to do something, reality is that they're not there yet, right?
Yeah, we're gonna. Yep, and we're definitely going to touch on the Lakers situation. I like OKC, like you said,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they got all the eventually what's going to happen? That team's going to get broken up. They're a pipeline team. They don't have the franchise money, and eventually, when you get enough success, somebody wants to get paid. And whether it's Williams, and they may only be able to keep Holmgren in SGA, or Holmgren leaves, and then just maybe Williams SGA. SGA is going to stay. He's the heart and soul of it.
He's not leaving.
He's not leaving, but it's hard to keep. It's hard to keep. In a small market team, it's OKC, 3 players and max, because they all deserve max contract.
I could see Holmgren leaving. I don't think Jalen Williams is that good.
So you could keep him.
Yeah. I don't think he's that good to. He might chase the money if somebody offered it to him, but he's not going to be the leader of the team.
No. I think OKC has enough to keep him.
Yeah.
But they don't have enough to keep the.
I think Chet would probably go.
Chet would probably get that max, 6-year, $220 million contract. And as he deserves, hey, listen, I like OKC in the West. I like them going back. They haven't really.
They gotta beat the. They lost 3 times to the
Spurs, but they gotta see them in the playoffs, and the Spurs has got to be able to beat other teams.
Experience.
Yeah, experience.
Denver, watch out for Denver. Like you can't even count Denver out.
I'll never count Denver. I'll never count the Jokić out.
Yeah,
you can't count that.
Murray,
No, bro, you can't count them out, man. Listen,
or the Ant-Man.
Listen, they balling. I think they take a step up this year. I could definitely even see them in the Western Conference Final, definitely in the second round. I like Ant-Man. I really like Nas Reed. I'm a big Nas Reed fan.
Can Ant-Man get over the hump? He's been in 2 consecutive Western Conference Finals. Can he get Minnesota to the finals?
No.
I know, but he's oh my God, he's made for the finals. His attitude, his personality, his everything. You want to see him, and you want to see a guy like Ant-Man in the finals just off of personality.
Yeah,
and he got the game to back it up. Don't get it twisted.
Oh no, he's
nasty.
I
don't think the team can get there.
No,
Wemby in the finals, he getting the Spurs to the finals now. Now, Spurs never been that sexy looking team or that pick. You know what I mean?
Do the right thing.
But they Bill Belichick, they do your job. They was like the Patriots of the NBA. They just do their job, right?
Yeah. So
but now they are a sexy looking team. Like as far as like I like watching the Spurs play.
They play modern day basketball.
So, I could see them matched up with Boston in a final. Really, I don't see nobody else out of the East other than Boston. I feel like it's the hit. But here's a crazy thing: the Spurs struggle with the Knicks. So imagine if the Knicks made it to the finals and played the Spurs.
It's all about matchups.
It's all about matchups, man.
It's all about matchups.
It's
like as far as the Sixers right now, if the Sixers drew first round against Detroit, I actually would not be surprised if they beat Detroit in the 5-game series.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
But they don't match up well with the Knicks. They
stay away from Boston and New York. I even think they could beat Cleveland.
They can beat Cleveland. I think they don't match up well. They struggle against Boston. I think full health Embiid, full health George, and full health Maxey, they're going to give Boston a run for their money. Mm-hmm. They could beat Detroit. They could beat Cleveland. But like New York, they I don't know. It's just one of those things you can figure out. Mm-hmm. I know you understand as a Lakers fan. As we talk about the Lakers and everything, Lakers news. Last night I was watching the game. They played against the Chicago Bulls. Luka drops 51 points, first 50-point game as a Laker. LeBron comes in off an injury. I think he was out last couple games with an ankle injury, something like that. He scores 18 points. Lakers move into third place in the West for the first time since January 6th. How serious is this team? Like, I know Luka came in the middle of the season last year. He has half a season plus full season. Where are the Lakers realistically in the West compared to the defending champions OKC, and then compare against maybe even a couple years ago a team like Denver?
Yeah, I'm not sold on them. It really is all about matchups though. If Lakers could stay away from, I think they could beat Denver this year.
Last year, I remember you talking. You did not like the Lakers against Denver last year.
I didn't. But
this is minus Luka too.
Yeah, but I think this year they could beat Denver.
Okay.
They gotta avoid the young teams in the first round.
OKC.
They gotta avoid OKC.
They're not gonna see them in the first round, but
they gotta avoid those type teams in the first round.
What about a Clippers team?
Clippers could be scary.
Can the Lakers beat the Clippers? What about LA versus LA in the second round?
Lakers could beat the Clippers though. So right now, Lakers will play Denver first round.
Yeah, that's a tough one, bro.
In the past, I really want to like it. I don't like it now, but I feel like with the way the teams are right now, that I think it's a better matchup for the Lakers.
Yeah,
as far as like youth versus veteran wise, you know what I mean? Like, because once you get to you don't want to play those fast young guys first round, man.
No, they got nothing to lose. It's more like
you want them to get beat up a little bit in the first round, so by the time that second round come around, the more
it's experience. It's experience coming in. So we talked a little bit about the Lakers. We talked about their chances. JJ Redick's second year. Do you think JJ Redick can lead this team to a championship as a coach?
I don't know, because JJ irritates me a little bit. You know what I mean?
What irritates you about your JJ?
I think he's just like I think he's just over the top sometimes with stuff, like, just over exaggerate things a little bit.
How much do you think is that new coaching or adjusting to coaching, or just maybe coaching the Lakers is different than coaching anywhere else? I'm sorry.
And so a little bit in his defense though, I do feel like he has to put his foot down because he's dealing with some mega stars on his team. So you gotta be able to somewhat check LeBron and check Luka and stuff like that. Like, he holds those guys accountable. But I also think too, like with some of his press conferences, like, bro, relax.
Yeah, it's still you can still see the player in him, and like he's still learning the coach mode. Listen, he's far from the Zen.
No,
the Zen is one of a kind. The Zen is who you get to go coach LeBron and Luka on the same team. The Zen was not only a great X&O coach, he was a great ego coach.
He let you figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, I watched the Zen so many times, like between the Chicago Bulls and the Lakers. Like, Lakers go down 15. Still not calling timeout. Lakers go down 15. Phil's not calling timeout. You know that next basket that blows the roof off on an opposing team arena,
and you can feel
Phil is not calling timeout.
He won't let it work through it.
Yeah, but any other team, they were like, all right, this next basket we're gonna call timeout here.
Yeah, we gotta regroup.
No, we're not doing that. Phil not doing that. Figure it out. Like, and he will let the Lakers figure it out.
And pressure builds character,
bro. Portland. That's why that Portland. That comeback against Portland in the Western Conference Finals Game 7, that's why that happened. You know what I'm saying? Because he let them figure it out in so many times, in so many moments. Like, there's no more X and O's that I could tell y'all what to do.
Y'all gotta go out there and play the game.
Like, this play it.
Y'all know what to do.
It out. Play it. Like,
I'm going to draw up the same play I drew up 3 timeouts ago.
Listen, your season is on the line. There's nothing I can tell you about your season being on the line. What are you going to do?
Your superstars. Go out there and perform. Yup.
Kobe, Shaq, Robert Horry,
Nick Van Exel. It don't matter.
Harper.
It don't matter. Somebody go out there and make it. Andrew Bynum. Somebody go out there and make it.
All you need is a spark.
That's it.
All you need is a spark. So you got but JJ, like, he just spazzes too fast for me.
Yeah, he's always been hot-headed.
Yeah.
He's always been hot-headed. Even out of college, he was hot-headed. He was a Duke guy, right?
Yeah, I hate Duke.
Yeah, I hate Duke. Anyway. So, listen, when it's all said and done, the NBA is shaping up to be a great competition. We talked about the East and the West. Real quick, in this segment, who do you like in the East coming out? I know we mentioned a couple of teams. Right now, who do you like?
Unfortunately, Boston.
Boston in the East. Who do we got in the West?
I could see San Antonio. Although I would love my Lakers to come out the West, but I don't know why I just see San Antonio.
So you see a Celtics versus San Antonio in the NBA Finals. You know what? I see the same thing. I could definitely see that. If it's not Celtics and San Antonio, then Celtics, OKC. They're the two most. I mean, New York, yeah, but Detroit don't have enough. New York don't have enough. They're too inconsistent. But man, if you had the NBA Finals, it will not be Sixers versus Lakers. It won't be. Listen, man, it is what it is. Both our teams are dealing with their own issues, hoping to get into the playoffs. Lakers hoping to make noise, to overcome some of their nemesis, and the Sixers are just looking to make the playoffs healthy. Excuse me.
But here's my thing: surprise me. That's what I say. Surprise me.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
This is why
I wouldn't mind that. Surprise me.
Yeah, surprise me and make more noise for the Sixers than expected. At least give me next year, somewhere for next year to walk into and to feel confident about, going into these long, overpaid, extended contracts with Embiid and George. Hey, listen, bro, it was an honor. It was a privilege to sit here and talk all this sports with you. Real quick, we got to give the Flyers a little love. Flyers are sinking. Man, listen, it's a rough for the Flyers, right? They're on a road, kind of like a rebuild season. They got some players. They got the bull, Dark Vader. Yeah, I like the goalie.
Some flashes, though.
They got Zebras. We didn't get a chance to talk about them. The Flyers have been out of our, they're only 5 points out. But, it's going to be kind of tough for them to make the playoffs. We would love to see the Flyers make the playoffs. We love all our Philly sports teams. We will be touching more about them. They are playing better, but I don't know if the playoffs is exactly a thing that will happen this year. But it is something to get excited about. We got Rick Tocchet, former Philly, former Flyers, out here coaching and trying to get this team. The team is young, but energetic, but ready to go and ready for the future. And they need, may still need a goalie and a few other players. But I will say this: Flyers future, Flyers hockey is coming.
Yeah.
We just need to hold on, be a little bit more patient, and we'll have some orange and black hockey playoffs. If not this year, next year.
Yeah, stay with us, hockey fans.
Stay with us. I know it's rough.
We're just waiting for the Flyers to start doing more, get a little bit more production going, man.
Yeah, they got a lot of they got a lot of good players. I watched them this year. They've lost some tough games. They actually play well against the better teams, and they win. They're really good at shootouts, but it's just not quite yet. Rick Tocchet's first year, he's kind of getting together. They suffer some injuries that really set them back. That's what really put them back in the a-hole. But, hey, we haven't forgot about you.
Nope.
We love all our Philly 4 teams.
Nope.
We love our people who come in, who sign up, who subscribe, who watch us. Thank you so much. It's your boy Shiz. It's your boy Ed G's. We'll come back to you in another few weeks with a few more episodes.
March Madness coming.
Hey, March Madness, baby. Take my down. Here we go. We got North Carolina. We got Duke. Hey, I can't stand the ACC. I can't stand Christian Laettner. I can't stand Grant Hill. I can't stand J.J. Redick. He can't coach the Lakers. Anyway, Mr. Skyrocker, Mr. Miss Carter, baby. It's your boy Shiz. It's Delco Sports Third. Holla.